Pagabua, present thyself.
Pagabua, Bun Yahanna, Bun Yashala.
Pagabua, Bun Yahanna, Bun Yashala.
Yahanna Shem Yahushua Barakatham.
Yahanna Shem Yahushua Barakatham.
Did it go live?
It's live. All right, you go home, brother.
Yasharala.
Maya, which means to stand. Wapayah Hakwadan, which means turn and face the east. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Kadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakufka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemaya. The thunder now. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawaf now. Kasalak now. Kabawaf now. Wala'ah. Taba'ah now. Bana Sayawal. Abul. Habashai now. Maya. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'atapar. Wa'walamya. Hama.
In English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
and forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our
And
debtors.
lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
We'll say a cock the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Thunder now.
Thunder now.
Hakak.
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 Na Pa'ah.
Arpa'ah.
Kamaka'ah.
Kalmaka'ah.
Kamadawa.
Kalmadawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lataha.
Latahah.
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakia.
Lahakia.
Hamakia.
Hamakia.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Akawa.
Akawa.
Latama'ala.
Latama'ala.
Lagar Shah.
Lagar Shah.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Duana Amah.
Duana Amah.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of
The
disease.
power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So big, we're going to say, bless Israel, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Ayashala.
Wahabiyah.
Wahabiyah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Duwada Amah.
Duana Amah.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
I love them.
I love them.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So big, we're going to say Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayah.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Warataza.
Warataza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayalamam.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yalamam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawama.
Shawama.
Yasha'ala.
Nashala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yomyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayala.
Walayla.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamaka.
Yashamaka.
Makara.
Makara.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Afnapashka.
Athanapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashama.
Yashama.
Tasa'atka.
Tasa'atka.
Wabawa'atka.
Wabawa'atka.
Ba'ita.
Ma'ita.
Ba'ait awalam.
Ma'ita awalam.
Duwara aman.
Duwara aman.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth
will
thee
not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy
Yahweh is thy
keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So big. We're going to say Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Dashakwat.
Al. Kayahana.
Yahanna.
Al-Yabyaka.
Al-Yabika.
Yahamayawam.
Yahanna Yawan.
Wamashinayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yawayamu.
Yahweh.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayatayaitazawa.
Wayatayaitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tasabawanyaka.
Amawa.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakidim.
Magaya.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazaka.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'a.
Shamya Shala.
Aiwa.
Yahweh.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawaitazawa.
Number Itazawa.
La.
La.
Yakabwa.
Yakawa.
Salami. Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Bayath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawa.
Adawan.
Wayashama'alia.
Wayashema'ayim.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
The ball.
Gabal.
Wa'imawam.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'imala.
Wa'amalat.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Anyashabi.
Anyashabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawa.
Gamashawa.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Laruwa.
Zawawai.
Labayalawat.
Labayalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Sarah.
Sai Sarai.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Banakol.
Banakal.
Yashwan.
Yashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayanda Ira.
Ayanda Ira.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Dama.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Nadiyamu.
Nadiyamu.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Because of Abba.
Because of Abba.
Because of Bak.
Because of Bak.
Because of Zamana.
Because of Zamanai.
Kanasaya Kamwa.
Kanasai Kama.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af. Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Kagagala.
Kagagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Kapanya Wakwa.
Panya Rakwa.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ayri Ira.
Daba Ira Ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba.
Talahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Aryam.
Kam.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Daradap.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Wapaka.
The Basa Upaka.
Tabalaham.
The Bahalam.
Salaki. Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Payaham.
Panyaham.
Kolawam.
Wadawan.
Wayabakwasha.
Wayabakwasha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashra.
Yabashra.
Wayaba'ali.
Wayaba'ali.
Aidi Ai.
Eye to eye.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakaparo.
Wayabawa.
Wayabawa.
Wayada'ai.
Wayadaira.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Aya. Salami. Ayawam.
Ayawan.
Al-Kawarataza.
Al-Kawarataza.
Duwadama.
Duwada Aman.
In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo.
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee.
lifted up the head.
And lifted up the head.
For they have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come.
let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together
With one consent.
with one
They
consent.
are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And Hagarenes.
Hagarenes.
Gebal and Ammon.
Gebal and Ammon.
And Amalek.
And
Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They are hoping the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
As the brook of Kishon.
As the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like the Ed.
And like the Ed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As the Ba.
As the
And
Ba.
as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said. Let's take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy
tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. Saw, which means to turn. Shabi, which means to be seated.
All right, men up here, Yeshabim, which means to be seated. We're going to continue on where we left off in the Hebrew last week. We're going to get Esther chapter 9, verse 3 through 9. If you could, Pagabua, can you take that?
Karabakan. Esther chapter 9, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Will call Shariah Hama the Yan Wa Hama the Yan Was Waha'a Kashadar Panayam Wahapa Kawath Wahapakwath Wa'aishaya Hama La'aka Ashar Lamalak Mana Sha'ayam Ath Haya Hawadayam Kaya Nepal Pakad Maradakya Ila Yaham. Verse 4. Kaya got a wall. Maradakya Baba Yath. Hamalak. Washamai Wa. Hawalak. Bakal. Hama Daya Nawath. Kaya. Ha'awash. Yasha. Maradaki. Hawalak. Hagada Wall. Hagada Wa. Hagada. What God the wall. Slaki. Warrior, verse 5. Warrior Kawa. Haya Hawadayam Bakal Aya Bayaham Makata Karab Waha Raga Wa Dana Wa Ya'ai Shawa Bashana Yaham Kara Ka Ratata Ra Slaki Ka Rataza Wanama. Verse 6. Waba Shawashan Haba Yara Haragawa Hayaha Wadayam.
Hold on 1 second. The ha is a prefix. The root word. The ha is a prefix. The yum is a suffix. And everything in the middle is a root word. So you put that together. Prefix, root word, then the then the suffix.
Kind of consonant. Ha Yahweh done. It's like Ha Yahweh da Yum.
Right there.
Wa Abad Kamash Ma'awath Ayash. Verse 7. Wa'atha Parasha Nada Ta'a Wa'atha Wa'af Dalapa Wana Wa'atha Wa'af Asapatha. Verse 8. Wa'af Pawaratha Wa'af Ada la Ya'a Wa'af Ara Yadatha. Verse 9. Wa'af Para Masha Ta'a Wa'af Rayasaya Wa'af Ara Daya Wa'af Waya Zata'a. Verse 10.
Good reading. We're going to continue on in English. We're going to get Esther chapter 9, 3 through 9.
Khan. Esther chapter 9, verse 3. And all the rulers of the provinces and the lieutenants and the deputies and officers of the king helped the Jews, because the fear of Mordecai fell upon them. Verse 4. For Mordecai was great in the king's house, and his fame went out throughout all the provinces. For this man Mordecai waxed greater and greater. Verse 5. Thus the Jews smote all their enemies with the stroke of the sword, and slaughter and destruction, and did what they would unto those that hated them.
It's like a real quick a precept for what we just read. Every Christian knows I will prepare a table in the midst of mine enemies. And exactly what happened a little earlier, and when Esther was with the king and was with the this devil Haman. Right? Let's keep going.
Verse 6. And in Shushan, the palace, the Jews slew and destroyed 500 men. Verse 7. And Parshandatha and Dalphon and Aspada. Verse 8. And Poratha and Adalia and Aridatha. Verse 9. And Parmashta and Arasai and Aradai and Vajezatha.
All right, we're going to get the next set. Esther 9, verse 10 through 16. If you could, Shapat, take that, Baba Kashaw.
Okay. The book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 10. Asheroth, Banya, Hamanah, Bon, Hamadatha, Tazarara, Hayahawadayam, Haragawa, Wabazah, La'ah, Shalakwa, Ath, Yadam. Verse 11. Bayawam, Hahawa, Hahawa'a, Ba'a, Masapar, Hahara, Wagad, Haharagadam, Washa, Basha Washurum, Basha Washan,
Pasha Washana.
Basha Washana. Wow. Haba Yara, Lapanya, Hamalak, verse 12. Wayamar, Hamalak, La'asathar, Hamalaka, Hamalaka, Basha Washana, Basha Washana, Salam. Haba Ya, Salam. Haba Yara, Ra'ah, Salam. Haragawa, Hayahawadayam, Wa'abad, Kamash, Kamash, Ma'awath, Ayash, Wa'ath, Asherath, Banya, Hamanah, Basha Ara, Salam, Madianwath, Hamalak, Maha, Aishawa, Wama, Sha'alath, Sha'alathak, Salam. Waya Nathan, Lak, Laka, Salam. Wama, Bakwasha Thaka, Bakwasha Thaka, Ayad, Salam, Aywad. With the Aish, verse 13. With the Amar, Asathar, Amah, Al, Hamalak, Tawab, what Yonathan, Gamah,
Gum.
Gam, Makar, La Yahweh de Yum, Amar,
Ashar.
Salah, Ashar, Salah, Ashar, Basha wa Shun, La Aisha Wath, Kadath, Hayawam, Wa'ath, Aisharath, Banya, Hamanah, Yatha Lawa, Al, Ha'itaza. Verse 14. Wayamar, Hamalak, Aishawath, Khan, what the Nathan, Dath,
The
Datha, Basha wa Shan, Wa'ath, Aisharath, Banya, Hamanah, Thalawa. Verse 15. Wayakwa Halawa, Hayahawadayim, Ashar, Bawa, Salafi, Basha wa Shan, Gam, Salafi, Bayawam, Arabaya, Aishar,
Ashara.
Aishara, Salafi, La Kadash, Adar, Waya Haragawa, Basha wa Shan, Shalash, Ma'awath, Ayash, Wababa Zaha, La'ah,
Babasa.
Wababa Zah, La'ah, Shalakwa, Ath, Yadam. Verse 16. Washa Ara, Yahweh the Yom, Ashar, Bamada Yanwath, Hamalak, Nakwa Ha Lawa, Wa'imad, Al, Na Pasham, Wana Wak, Ma'aya, Ayab, Yaham, Waharaga, Ba Shana Yaham, Kamasha, what Washabium, Washabayim, Alap, Wababaza, Al, La'ah, Salaki, La'ah, Shalakwa, Ath, Yadam.
We're on the 21 in English. That's Esther 9, 10 through 16.
Karawakan. Esther 9, chapter 9. Esther chapter 9, verse 10. The 10 sons of Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the enemy of the Jews, slew they, but on the spoil laid they not their hand. Verse 11. On that day, the number of those that were slain in Shushan, the palace, was brought before the king. Verse 12. And the king said unto Esther, the queen, the Jews have slain and destroyed 500 men in Shushan, the palace, and the 10 sons of Haman. What have they done in the rest of the king's provinces? Now, what is thy petition? And it shall be granted thee. Or what is thy request further? And it shall be done. Verse 13. Then said Esther, if it please the king, let it be granted to the Jews which are in Shushan to do tomorrow also according unto this day's decree, and let Haman's 10 sons be hanged upon the gallows. Verse 14. And the king commanded it so to be done, and the decree was given at Shushan, and they hanged Haman's 10 sons.
Man, and that day the Edomites were lynched. Most High in Christ. Let's keep going.
Verse 15. For the Jews that were in Shushan gathered themselves together on the 14th day also of the month Adar, and slew 300 men at Shushan, but on the prey they laid not their hand. Verse 16. But the other Jews that were in the king's provinces gathered themselves together and stood for their lives, and had rest from their enemies, and slew of their foes 75,000. But they laid not their hands on the prey.
Most High in Christ. We're going to continue on in the Hebrew. We're going to get Esther chapter 9, 17 through 23. If you could, Pagabua.
Kanawakasa. Esther chapter 9, verse 17. Bayawayam. But Slaki? Bayawam. Thwada. Shalasha. Aishar. Aishara. Lakadash. Adar. Wanawak. Ba'ara. Ba'a. Rabba. Ba'a. Rabbi. Ba'arabai. Aishara. Bawa. Wa Aisha. Athwa. Athwa. Yawam. Mashata. Washamak. Washamaka. Verse 18. Wa Haya Slaki.
Waha Yahawada Yayam.
Waha Yahawada Yayam. Ashara. Ashar. Basho Washan. Nakwa Halawa. Basha Lashaha. Shalasha. Aishara. Bawa. Waba Araba. Waba Arabai. Aishara. Bawa. Wanawak. Bakamash. Bakamasha. Sorry. Aishara. Bawa. Wa Aisha. Wa Aisha. Athwa. Yawam. Mashata. Washamaka. Verse 19. Al. Khan. Ha. Yahweh the young. Ha. Para was Ha. Para was a young. Ha. Yashabayam.
How you shopping?
Ha. Yashabian. Ba'iriya. Ha. Para Zawath. Aishayam. Av. Yawam. Arabai. Aishara. Lakadash. Adar. Shamaka. Wamashath. Or Wamashata. Wayawam. Tawab. Wamasha Lawak. Wanawath. Ayasha.
Yeah, Mana.
Salaki. Manawath. Ayasha. Thwada.
Ayash.
Ayasha.
Ayash.
Ayash. Lara I Hawa. Verse 20. Waya Kataba. Maradakia. Ath. Hadabayan. Hala'a. Waya Shalak. Saparian. Al. Ka. Ha. Yahawadayan. Ashar. Bakal. Madayan. Watha. Hamalak. Akawa. Akasha. Wa was Akasha wa Rasha. Hakwara wa Bayam. Hakwa Rawabian. Hawa Raka Wakwayan. Verse 21. Lakwayan. Ila Yaham.
Yeah.
Laha Yawata. Aishayam. Ath. Yawam. Arabai. Aishara. Lakadash. Adar. Wa'ath. Yawam. Kamasha. Aishara. Bawa. Bakal. Wana. Salaki. Shana. Washana. Verse 22. Kayamyan. Ashar. Nakawa. Baham. Wahawadayam. Ma'a Wayaba Yaham. Waha Kadash. Ashar. Naha Paka. Laham. Maya Gawan, Maya Gawana, Lasha Maka, Wama Abal, La Yawam, Tawab, La I Shawath, Awatham, Yamaya,
Yum, yeah.
Yamya, Mashata, Washamaka, Wama Shalawak, Manawath, Ayash, Lara'ai, Lara'ai, Hawa, Wamata, Nawath, La'aba, Yawa, Nayam. Verse 23. Wakwa Ball. Haya Ha Haya Ha Wada Ha Yaha Wadayam Ath Ashar Hakalawa La'ai Shawath Wata Wa'ath Ashar Kataba Maradakia Allah Yaham.
Sorry, brothers. We'll continue on that in English. We'll get Esther 9, 17 through 23.
Kalokan. Esther chapter 9, verse 17. On the 13th day of the month, Adar, and on the 14th day of the same rested they, and made it a day of feasting and gladness. Verse 18. But the Jews that were at Shushan assembled together on the 13th day thereof, and on the 14th thereof, and on the 15th day of the same day they rested, and made it a day of feasting and gladness. Verse 19. Therefore the Jews of the villages that dwelt in the unwalled towns made the 14th day of the month Adar a day of gladness and feasting, and a good day, and of sending portions one to another. Verse 20. And Mordecai wrote these things and sent letters into all the Jews that were in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus, both nigh and far. Verse 21. To establish this among them, that they should keep the 14th day of the month, Adar, and the 15th day of the same, yearly. Verse 22. As the days wherein the Jews rested from their enemies, and the month which was turned into them from sorrow to joy, and from mourning into a good day, that they should make them days of feasting and joy, and of sending portions one to another, and gifts to the poor. Verse 23. And the Jews undertook to do as they had begun, and as Mordecai had written unto them.
Oh, sorry, Christ. This is the days that we're supposed to celebrate. We ain't supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving.
Right.
We're supposed to be celebrating when we destroy our enemies.
Right.
If we're going to continue on in the Hebrew, 9, Esther 9, 24 through 30. If you could, Shapat, Babak Shah.
Come. Book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 24. Kaya, Hamana, Ba, Hamadatha, Ha'agaga, Ha'agag, yeah, Tazarara, Ka, Hayahabadiyam, Kashab, Hayahabadiyam, La Badum. Yahapa Yao.
Wow.
Wahapa Yao. Pawar. Hawa Hagawa Ra. Hagawa Ra La. That's lucky. Hagawa Rala. Lahamama. Wala Abba Wa La Abba Labadam. Verse 25. Well Baba Aha. Well Baba Ah. Lapanya. Hamalak. Amar. Ain. Hasapar. Yashabu. Yashawab. Makashab Thawa. Makashabathwa. Hara'ai. Ashar. Kashab. Al. Hayahawa the Yum. Al. Ra'ashwa. What's a lawa? Aswa. Wa'ath. Banyawa. Al. Banyawa. Al. Ha'itaza. Verse 26. Al. Khan. Ra'awa. La Yunyam. Ha'ala. Pawarium. Al. Sham. Ha'pawar. Al. Khan. Cow. Debaria. Ha'agarath. Haza'ath. Wamaha. Ra'awa. Al. Kakaha. Kaka. Wama. Haga Ya'ai. Alahayim. Verse 27. Yamwa. What kabal? Ha Yahawada Yum. Ila Hum. Ila Yahum. Wa'al. Zara'ima. Wa'al. Zara'im. Wa'al. Ka. Hana Loyam. Ila Yahum. Wala Ya'aiba war. La Haya Wath. Aishiyam. Ath. Wanayam.
Shanya.
Oh, Salah. Shanya. Hayunyam. Allah. Kaka Thabam. Wakaza Manama. Bakal. Shanya. Shana. Washana. Verse 28. Wahayanyam, Ha Allah, Nazakarium, Wana Ishim, Bakal, the war, what a war, Masha Paka, Wa Masha Paka, Mariyama, how to say that? Yahanna, Wamad Yana, wa ayar, wa yumya, her pawarium, her Allah, la'a, na'aiba, sorry, ya'aibar, mathawak, her Allah, her Yahawadium. Was it
I'll take over.
was that wrong?
Wazakrum, La'ah, Yesawak, Mazara'im, verse 29. Wathak, Watha Kathab, Asathar, Hamalaka, Bath, Abayak Yal, Wa Maradakia, Ha Yahawadaya, Af, Kal, Thaquap, Thaquap, Laquayim, Af, Agarath, Ha Pawarium, Ha Za'af, Ha Hashunyatha, verse 30, Washalak, Lasaparium, Af, Kal, Ha Yahawadayim, Al Shabai, Wa I Shirayim, Wa Ma'a, Ma Dayan, Ma Dayana, Mala, it's like a Malakwath, Akasha, Rawasha, Dabarya, Shalom, Wa Amath. We're going to continue on in English. We're going to continue on in English. This is 6 minutes. 6 minutes. All right. We're going to continue on in English. That's Esther chapter 9, 24 through 30.
Come. Esther chapter 9, verse 24. Because Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, the enemy of all the Jews, had devised against the Jews to destroy them, and had cast pur, that is the lot, to consume them and to destroy them. Verse 25. But when Esther came before the king, he commanded by letters that his wicked device, which he devised against the Jews, should return upon his own head, and that he and his sons should be hanged on the gallows. Verse 26. Wherefore they called these days Purim, after the name of Pur. Therefore, for all these words of this letter and of that which they had seen concerning this matter, and which had come unto them. Verse 27. The Jews ordained and took upon them and upon their seed and upon all such as joined themselves unto them, so as it should not fail that they would keep these 2 days according to their writing and according to their appointed time every year. Verse 28. And that these days should be remembered and kept throughout every generation, every family, every province, and every city. And that these days of Purim should not fail among the Jews, nor the memorial of them perish from their seed. Verse 29. Then Esther, the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai, the Jew, wrote with all authority to confirm this second letter of Purim. Verse 30. And he sent the letters into all the Jews to the 127 provinces of the kingdom of Ahasuerus with words of peace and truth.
Most High in Christ. Just as we're reading as the origin of the Feast of Purim, let's give the sister a hand for allowing us to have a feast today. For what? We're going to continue on just for time's sake. I'm going to get this one. Esther chapter 9, 30, 31 to 32, and then we're going to continue on all the way into Job 1 and 2. It's Esther chapter 9 and 31. Waya Slakia. La Koyam Ath. Yumya. Haparium. Ha Allah. Baza Manaya Yaham. Ka Ashar. Koyam Al Yaham. Maradakia. Yahawadai. It's like Yahawadaya. Wa Asathar Hamalaka. Waka Ashar. Kwa Yumwa Al. Napasham. Wa Al Zara'im. Dabarya. Hataza Mawath. Was I Quathum. Verse 32. Wama Amar Asathar Quayam. Dabarya Ha Parayam. Ha Allah. Wana Kathab. Ba Sapar. Esther 10 and 1. Waya Shum Hamalak. Aka Sharash. Masa Al Ha'arataza. Wa'a Yaya Hayam. Verse 2. Wakal Ma'aisha. Tha Kwa Power. Wa Gaba Rawathwa. Wa Parashath. Gothal Slakia. Gadalath. Madarakia. Ashar. Gadalwa. Hamalak. Ha la wa'a. Hum. Katha wabyum. Al Sapar. Dabarya. Hayumyum. Lamalakia. Madya. Wa Parasa. Verse 3. Kaya. Madarakia. Ha Yahawadaya. Ma Shana Lamalak. Akasha Rawa Washa. Got a wall. La Yahawadayim. Wa Ra Tazawa. Slakia. Wa Ratazal Waya. La Rab. Akyawa. Darash Tawab. La'ai Mawa. What a bar, Shalom, Laka, Zaraiwa. This is Job chapter 1 and 1. Ayash, Haya, Ba'arataza, Wataza, Ayawab, Shamawa, Wa Haya, Wa Slakia, Wa Haya. Ha Ayash, Ha Wa'a, Thumb, Wa Ashar, Wa Yara'a, Alahayim, Wasar, Mara'ai, verse 2. Waya Ladawa, Lawa, Shaba'ai, Bunyam. Wa Shalawash, Banwath. We're going to read all that in English from Esther 9:31 all the way to Job 1 and 2.
Kalokah. Esther chapter 9, verse 31. To confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according as Mordecai the Jew and Esther the queen had enjoined them, and as they had decreed for themselves and for their seed, the matters of the fastings and their cry. Verse 32. And the decree of Esther confirmed these matters of Purim, and it was written in the book. Esther chapter 10, verse 1. And the king Ahasuerus laid a tribute upon the land and upon the isles of the sea. Verse 2. And all the acts of his power and of his might, and the declaration of the greatness of Mordecai, whereunto the king advanced him. Are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Media and Persia? Verse 3. For Mordecai the Jew was next unto King Ahasuerus, and grew among the Jews, and accepted of the multitude of his brethren, seeking the wealth of his people, and speaking peace to all his seed. It's Job chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil.
Hold on, I thought only Jesus Christ was perfect. Someone's lying.
All right.
Keep going.
Verse 2. And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Most High in Christ. I'm gonna continue on just for time's sake. We're gonna get Job 1, 3 through 9 in Hebrew. Job chapter 3. Yeah. Job chapter 3. Wayahaya, Ma Kwa Nahawa. Shaba'aitha. Alapia. Taza Ana. Wa Shalashath. Alapia. Ga Malayam. Wa Hamash. Ma'awath. Tazamad. Ba Quar. Wa Hamash. Ma'awath. Atha Wanathwa. It's like a Atha Wanawath. Wa Ibada. Rabah. Ma'ad. Wa Yahaya. Ha Ayash. Haha Wa'ah. Got a wall. Malak. Bunya. Quadam. Verse 4. Waha. Wa. Halakwa. Banya wa. Wa Aisha wa. Ma Shatha. Bayath. Ayash. Yawamwa. Wa Shalakwa. Wa Koraawa. Shala Shatha. Aka Yafyaham. La Akal. Wala Shathawath. Imahum. Verse 5. Wa Yahaya Kaya. Ha Kwa Yapawa. Yumya. Hama Shatha. Waya Shalak. Ayawab. Waya Quadash. Slaki. Waya Quadashma. Waya Quadasham. Waha Shakayim. Baba Quar. Wa Ha'ila. Alawath. Masapar. La Ka Slakia. Kalama Kaya. Amar. Ayawab. Awalaya. Ka Ta'awa. Banya. Waba Slakia. Waba Rakawa. Alahayim. Ba la Babum. Kaka. Ya'isha, Ayawab, cow, ha yum yum. Verse 6. Wayahaya, Hayawam, Waya Ba'awa, Ban, Ha Alahayim, Laha Thaya Tazab, Al, Yahweh, Waya Bawa'a, Gum, Hashatan, Ba Thawakam. Verse 7. Waya Mar, Yahweh, Al, Hashatan, Ma'a, Yana, Thaba'a, Waya Aina, Hashatan, Ath, Yahweh, Waya Mar, Mashawat, Ba Arataza, Wama Hatha, Laka, Baha. Verse 8. Waya Mar, Yahweh, Al, Hashatan, Hashamath, Labakal, Al, Ibadja, Ayawab, Kaya, Ayan, Ka, Mahawa, Ba'arataza, Ayash, Thama, Wayashar, Ya Ra'ah, Alahayim, Wasar, Mara'ai. Verse 9. The water. Verse 9. Waya Aina, Hashatan, Ath, Yahweh, Waya Mar, Hanama, Yara'ah, Ayawab, Alahayim. Anyone in English? You going in English?
Job chapter 1 verse 3. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses and a very great household.
Man, the zoo don't even have that much. Keep going.
Kanawakan. So that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east. Verse 4. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, everyone his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. Verse 5. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. Verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among with them. Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence cometh thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. Verse 8.
He said report.
Block it is to cut the whole one of the whole Christian part of their document down. Is once again, this is Satan coming into heaven. I thought Satan was cast out.
Yeah. That, according to the Christians, but fortunately, the Christians don't know the Bible.
Right.
They don't know nothing. Keep going.
Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man?
Hold on. I thought only Jesus was perfect. What's going on? He said he was perfect twice. Again, Christians don't know the Bible. Let's keep going.
A perfect and an upright man.
Hold on. Just I just want to make this clear. This is God talking. God is saying Job is perfect.
Right.
Christians. Keep going. I wanted to say something else, but let's keep going.
One that feareth God and escheweth evil. Verse 9.
That part one more time.
One that feareth God and escheweth evil. One that feareth God and escheweth evil. Verse 9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught?
He's asking him a question. He's like, does he fear you for nothing? We're going to continue on in Hebrew. I'm going to get this last one just for time's sake. This is Job chapter 1, 10 through 6.
16.
Salakia. 10 through 16. Thawad.
Let's listen.
This is verse 10. Ha ath. Shakath. Ba'ai dawa. Ba'id. Bayathwa. Ba'id. Kal. Ashar. Lawa. Masa Sabah. Sabah Yaba. Ma'aisha. Yad Yawa. Slaka. Yadayawa. Barakath. Wama Kwa Nahawa. Slaka. Pa Rataza. Arataza. Verse 11. Walam. Shalak. Na'a. Yadak. Waga'ai. Bakal. Ashar. Lawa. Ama. La'a. Al. Panyaka. Ya. Barakka. Verse 12. Waya Amar. Yahweh. Al. Hashatan. Hana. Kal. Ashar. Lawa. Bayadak. Rakwa. Al Yawa. Al. Thashalak. Yadak. Waya Taza'a. Hashatan. Ma'aim. Panya. Yahweh. Verse 13. Wa Yahaya. Hayawam. Wa Banyawa. Wa Ban Thayowa. Slakia. Waba Nathayawa. Aka Akalyam. Washathaya. Slakia. Washathayam. Yana. Baba Yath. Aka Yaham. Slakia. Ha Baka War. Verse 14. Wama La'ak. Wama La'aka. Ba'a. Al. Ayawab. Wayamar. Ha Bakwar. Hayawa. Karashawath. Waha. Ha Athan Watha. Ra'ai Wath. Al. Yad Yahum. Verse 15. Watha Pal. Shaba'a. Watha Kwama. Wa'ath. Hana'ai Rayum. Hakawa. Lapaya. Karab. Wa'a Mata. Wa'a Malata. Korah. Aniyah. Labadya. Laha Gayad. Laka. Verse 16. Iwad. Hazah. Madabar. Wahazah. Ba'a. Wayamar. Ash. Alahayam. Napala. Mana. Ha Hashamyam. Watha Ba'ira. Bataza'an. Waba Na'irayam. Watha Allah Slaka. Watha Akalam. Wa'a Malata. Rakwa. Anaya. Labadya. Laha Gayad. Laka. We're going to continue on in English. We're going to finish off. It's Job chapter 1, 10 through 16.
Job chapter 1, verse 10. Hast not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he has on every side?
So he's asking the Most High, is there a reason why he doesn't fear you? Is because you're protecting him. That's what this hedge is all about his everything that's about him. Keep going.
Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Verse 11. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Verse 13. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. Verse 14. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them. Verse 15. And the Sabians fell upon them and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Verse 16. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The fire of God is fallen from heaven, and hath burnt up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
All right. So now the Most High is taking the hedge away from Job, and Satan is going to work. Satan is going to work to try and prove his worth. He's trying to prove his worth. His job is to get us to turn our back on the Most High, and he's doing so by attacking everything around him. You got something?
Okay, sir. Like from verse 10 to 11, right? Satan saying, but you got protection around him. Basically, he's showing that he's powerless when it comes to the Lord. Verse 10, verse 11, the Lord is giving him a command. You know what I'm saying? Like, go and you could touch everything that he has, but you can't touch him. Right. Like, go ahead. And basically, to show that Satan obeys the Lord better than a lot of us.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He does his job. That public show. He does his job better than he follows orders, commands, second best in all the world. Who follows the commands better than anybody else? Anybody take a quick guess? You want to guess? Exactly. No one follows orders better than Christ. You know what I'm saying? Anybody you have something?
I had noticed too when he was saying that he got a hedge and all that protection from him. And that's because he was a perfect man, following his orders.
Exactly. When you follow orders, there's nothing but protection. That it's nothing but a hedge put around you. Exactly. Get into UPK. You're in that ark that protected Noah. Anybody else had anything before I close it out? And with that, men up here, I say Amajim. Which means to stand. If you quit your pot. Okay.
SHALAM.
Imagine, which means to stand. Wapanyahakwidam, which means turn and face the east. We'll say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakufka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baradaza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Lathana, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kabawaf now, Kasalak now, Kabawaf now. Wala Taba'aya now. Banasaya War. Abo. Hawashaya now. Maya. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalaka. Wa'ala. What the part?
What the
Why
part?
will love me?
Why will love me?
I'm up.
I'm up.
In English, our Father.
Our
Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. We'll say Hakak the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakak.
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 La Pa'al.
Hakak.
Kal Maka'al.
Hakak.
Kal Marawa.
Hakak.
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 La Tahar.
Hakak.
Hamatazariah.
Hakak.
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 La Hakim.
Hakim.
Hamathia.
Hamathia.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Akawa.
Akawa.
Hatama Awa.
Hatama.
Nagar Shun.
Hashem.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Tawad Amon.
Tawad Amon.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say, bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanah.
Barak Lanah.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahaba Yah.
Wahaba Yah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Magun.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Tawad Amon.
Tawad Amon.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And
Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
Our loved ones.
Our loved
In
ones.
the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isari.
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 Ma'ai.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamah.
Shawamah.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamaka.
Shamaka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemas.
Hashemas.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakalka.
Yakalka.
Wayarak.
Wa'yirak.
Walayalah.
Walayalah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemaka.
Yashemaka.
Makal Ra.
Kara.
Yashema.
Yashema.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashema.
Yashema.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wabawa'atka.
Wabawa'atka.
Ma'ita.
Ma'ita.
Wa'i'awalam.
Wa'yiram.
Wa'araman.
Wa'araman.
In English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
You will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
You will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. We'll say Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adamaya Lakah.
Adamaya Lakah.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awiyabdika.
Awiyabdika.
Yahama Yawam.
Yahama Yawam.
Wama Shinayaka.
Wama Shinayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yahweh Yamwa.
Yahweh Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amara.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakida.
Wanakakida.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Noah Aitazawa.
Noah Aitazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakawa.
Al-Yakar.
Al-Yakar.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Adawam.
Adamam.
Wayashama'ali.
Wayashma'ali.
Mawa'awa.
Mawa'awa.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Nabal.
Abal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Palashaf.
Palashah.
I'm Yeshabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Come Ashawar.
Come Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zawawai.
Zawawai.
Nabaya Lawat.
Nabaya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamaya.
Kamaya.
Kasai Sarah.
Sai Sarai.
Kayabi.
Kiyabi.
Banakol.
Banakol.
Kayashwa.
Kuyashwa.
Nashamagwa.
Nashamalu.
Ayanda Ira.
Bayanda Ira.
Hayawa.
Iowa.
Dama.
Dama.
La Adama.
Ladama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatama.
Nadiyabu.
Nadiyabu.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Because of Abba.
Because of Abba.
Because of Bak.
Because of Bak.
Because of Zamanai.
Because of Zalmanai.
Kanasai Kamwa.
Kanasai Kamu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
As. Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Alhaya.
Alhaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatama.
Kakagula.
Kagala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Napaya Rakwa.
Panya Rakwa.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba Ayu Yaira.
Daba Ira Yaira.
Wakala Haba.
Kala Haba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Aryam.
Aryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daratma.
Daratma.
What's Irika?
What's Ira?
What's Wapaka?
What's Mapafka?
Taba Halam.
Daba Halam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Payaham.
Payaham.
Kolawan.
Kolawan.
Waya Bakwashu.
Waya Bakwashu.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashu.
Yabashu.
Waya Ba'ali.
Waya Ba'ali.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Waya Kapal.
Waya Kapara.
Waya Ba'al.
Waya Ba'al.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Da'iwa.
Waya Da'iwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Ayawam.
Ayawam.
Al-Karatazam.
Al-Karatazam.
Waramah.
Duwaramah.
In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy
And
peace.
be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
They
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said,
Come,
Come.
let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together.
But they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
And Moab.
And Moab.
And Hagarim.
And Hagarim.
Baal and Ammon.
Baal and Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Perished at Endor.
That perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like Zeb.
Like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
As Amunah.
As Amunah.
Who
Who
let
said,
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
The house of Yahweh possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the
As
wind.
the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burns the
And
wood.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them.
So persecute
with
them.
thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with
That they
shame.
may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be
In
confounded.
trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. We'll say the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh? Why Yahweh? Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shai?
Why Malaka Allah?
Why Mayaki Allah?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Mayaki Allah?
Why Allah? Why Allah Hayim?
Why Allah Hayim?
Matazabaya.
Matazabaya.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapyan.
Ha Alawapyan.
Ha Saranyan.
Ha Saranyan.
Ha Quatas the Union.
Ha Quatas the Union.
Ha Kayayan.
Ha Kayayan.
Ha Aquatian.
Ha Awakian.
Wah Aquatian.
Wah Aquatian.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shai.
Duwara
In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
We say the curses. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
And
earth.
all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
And he was in curses.
And he was the curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
And he was in curses.
And he was in curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake
The
loose.
treasures of the rich of Israel.
The treasures of the rich of
That
Israel.
refused to give to the school.
That refused to get to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
And he was in curses.
And he was in curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinhead.
Pasikomatazi.
Pasikomatazi.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Works of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines. Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop us.
That seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction.
And bring swift destruction.
To all the heathens.
To all the heathens.
That stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Try and stop us.
Try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
Broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet
Let
Earth.
loose all the plague.
Let 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 loose all the plague.
Cause them to go.
Cause them to go.
To and fro.
To and fro.
Through the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
Let the plague.
Let the plague.
The house of the thief.
Take the house of the thief.
And the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Let Yahweh Shai.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying saucers.
And punish all the heathens.
And punish all the heathens.
That come up against
That
us.
come up against us.
As we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole
Cause
world.
them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Saw, which means to turn. Since you may be seated. Men of Israel, gird thy laws and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakiyah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakiyah.
Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakiyah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakithah.
Yad Yamatah, Saw, which means to turn. Imam, sister, you may stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sister. Men of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, Hashem Yahushua. Yad Yamatah, class dismissed.